of basketball.
No doubt about that. The numbers say it. This weekend marks the Final Four, and there will be no more of those for Roy Williams as the longtime coach has retired. Williams steps away after 33 seasons. He led North Carolina to 3 NCAA championships. He won 903 career games overall, having also coached 15 seasons at Kansas, and just finished his 18th campaign in Chapel Hill.
Everybody wants to know the reason, and the reason is very simple. Every time somebody asked me how long I was going to go, I would always say, as long as my health allows me to do it. But deep down inside, I knew that the only thing that would speed that up, if I did not feel that I was any longer the right man for the job. I'm not going to say the best man, because I never thought I was the best at anything. But 15 years at Kansas, I thought I was the right man. And this time at North Carolina, I thought I was the right man. I no longer feel that I am the right man for the job.
Yeah, he led the Tar Heels to 2 other Final Fours, 9 ACC regular season championships, 3 ACC tournament crowns. Williams is a 2007 Naismith Hall of Fame inductee. 1 played against him, 1 coached against him. Jay Billis and Jim Boeheim on why Williams was special.
Roy Williams is there. I mean, he's right there in the conversation. He's as good a coach as anybody for what he did at Kansas and North Carolina. Incredible success. You know, he'll be missed in the college game.
To me, one of the best things about Roy Williams that he is great on the court and he is great off it with a fabulous perspective on things. And I know the game won't be the same without him. But I feel very fortunate that we've had him for so long at such a high level.
A special career, and they're talking Roy Williams, Keyshawn, J. Will, and Zubin, ESPN Radio, ESPN2, ESPN News. Jay Williams and Alan Hahn in the seat this morning. They'll be joined by Seth Greenberg from 6 to 6:45, and Roy Williams sure to come up in conversation. You'll also get perspective from a former North Carolina Tar Heel who won a championship with Williams as his coach. Danny Green, the Sixers guard, joins the show at 9:10 Eastern. Bomani Jones on how impressive Roy Williams' career actually was.
There are levels above the Hall of Fame, and I think that there's a different level for a guy who got his team to the Final Four 9 times. And I don't think that people really think about Roy in the rarefied air in that way. Like, I think that people think of Tom Izzo in a way that they do not think of Roy Williams, even though if there's anything Roy Williams can put on his tombstone, it is, I own Tom Izzo, right? So 9 Final Fours in the 18 years that he was at North Carolina, he definitely outperformed Krzyzewski in that time. 3 national championships to 2, 5 Final Fours to 5, 5 Final Fours to 3, more ACC championships, all of this. I think that what happens with Roy is, one, and I go through this with Scott Drew, once we decide a dude can't coach, he just can't coach, and there's nothing that can fix it. And I think for a lot of people, not going to the Final Four in 97 and 98 really did it in for a lot of people on the idea of what Roy Williams was as a coach. But when you go look at the results and the guys that he had, how many of them actually, produced NBA stardom? If you want to, you can say it's his fault that they didn't. If you don't, you can make the point that with only basically having Paul Pierce and then a bunch of guys who went to the NBA but weren't stars and went to 9 Final Fours, it's pretty damn impressive.
Yeah, Texas, meantime, has hired Chris Beard away from Texas Tech to lead the Longhorns basketball program. He led the Red Raiders to an NCAA tournament runner-up finishes 2 years ago. He goes to Texas after Shaka Smart left the Longhorns for Marquette after 6 seasons. So how is Texas Tech AD Kirby Hocutt feeling?
To use a term that Coach Beard uses every day, you get in the fight. We've been in the fight for 5 years, and the fight's not over.